Stops in between these two inverses below the wick of the candle that made the imbalance. Here's our trade for today. Good entry though, you guys. Great entry. So I have plus because most often than not, 15-minute is going to line up with our hourly, which in this case, all right, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video on Wesley Trades. Number one, we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. That is crazy, you guys. And we just keep going up, which is wild. You guys are liking what we're doing here. You guys are buying into the story, which is awesome because I'm showing you guys the real ups and downs within trading. I'm here to just show you the real side of it. Number two, the Discord is popping. It's the most active it's ever been. And if you guys are looking to join a community with like-minded people in it that talk about trading, we have index channels, we have Forex channels. I also have some big news. I kind of told the Discord before, I'm dropping out of college. Pretty sure I'm gonna make a full in-depth video on that, but it's pretty final that I will be doing this full-time, trading and putting out videos. So it's time to take this serious. Not like we already have. We have already been taking it serious, but it's time to take it that next step. You know what I mean? Good for you, man. Let's get it. I hope you're gonna work. I hope it's gonna work out for you, Wes. Dude, fucking right. All right, you guys, today's Monday. We got no news whatsoever today. All right, you guys know the deal. Let's grab the notebook. What's our weekly bias for today? Obviously, weekly bias, we are bullish. What's my daily bias? We are bullish because why? Make a higher high and a higher low, right? We are bullish. Number three, what's our 4-hour price action look like? Pretty bullish as well. You guys see this? Bearish SMT, so caution, but I believe it to be bullish as well. We also have imbalances on MNQ. We got 1, 2 imbalances on MES as well. We also have a bullish SMT. I really didn't even see that until looking for that just now. Yeah, those are swept. Number 4 are 1-hour key levels. Let's mark those out real quick. That is 1-hour key levels done. 15-minute target areas plus the 1 hour. So I have plus because most often than not, 15-minute is going to line up with our hourly, which in this case, looks like it does, right? We could check that off. Awesome. Now let's go into our SMT search. So typically I like to look for SMTs on the hourly chart and the 15-minute chart. These lows aren't swept for MNQ. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to see these swept, right? Because this low is swept on the S&P, right? By like 2 ticks. SMT search, done. We can check that off. Do we have the 1-hour liquidity sweep? We kind of see it here, right? We kind of see it. Boom, low, boom, low, boom, low. Okay, so some of these have been swept. We're looking bullish. We're looking bullish. I kind of like the opportunity within MES, but we're gonna be super patient here. Look, you have this 15-minute and it's an hourly SMT as well. MNQ is kind of shooting for highs. We might be looking for MES. So I'm going to change this to MES in the meantime. All right, before I forget, I'm going to mention my 5 questions to ask before taking a trade again. Number 1, what do I want to risk for today? So today I want to risk no more than $100. Number 2, was I patient for my entry? I got to make sure I'm patient for my entry. Bang. Do I have any emotion, right? So I got to make sure that I'm not attached before entering my position. Number 4, is this an A setup or a B setup? So I'm only taking a plus setup. I'll mention throughout the stream what I kind of find to be an A plus setup. And then if I am presented with a B setup, I will not be taking that. And then number 5, take a trade, hold to the end. Bang. So we're going to remember that. Also, one thing that I've noticed going back through like the weekly recaps and stuff and just videos that I posted, if market trades down and goes here, right? And then kind of gives me an option to enter and a reversal. Most often than not, I'll still be targeting the full move instead of recent highs as a first take profit, right? My first take profit usually is the full move. And if I'm being honest, I was missed out on a trade last day 20, right? My last day. We were missed out on the break even because I chose to not go with the recent high. So with that being said, I'm going to kind of incorporate that with my entries is taking profits at recent highs. Yeah, on 15-minute as well, big sweep for lows. And I think that's going to let us continue upward. So off a break of structure here, which we're kind of seeing, We see that second test of that inverse fair value gap on the 5 minute, which this is. Yes, this is 5 minute. And then we're kind of on our way to making new highs here. Okay, super bullish momentum. Want to wait for a candle close here? All right, we're going to enter right here. So here's our trade for today. Good start so far. Let's set our first take profit. Oh, I guess I can't even take a first take profit. I would say this is an A setup, not quite an A plus, but I mean, it's teetering on the verge of being an A plus just because of that massive sweep to the downside. And then we see such a like a good reaction off this inverse, right? Off the 5 minute inverse. Like, look at how like the volume isn't that much larger than this candle's volume right here. There was barely any sell pressure to fight all these buyers back here. Like, look at like this candle. Okay, well, okay, what's going on here? Very good. We're in break even. We're in a free trade right now. Regardless of what happens, like I have no option but to like take trading to the next level. So every single loss that I have, I fucking like, if I blow 500 accounts, I hope you guys know that I'm gonna buy that 501st account every single time. Like, I am forcing myself, I'm giving myself no other option but for this to work, because I really want to show you guys that if you put your mind to something like trading and you seriously think about it all the time, like I'm a strong believer, me, Mark, and Liam are strong believers in the law of attraction. Like if you truly think about something and you want it so bad that you're thinking about it, you're fucking dreaming about it, you're talking about it all the time, it's only a matter of time before it becomes a reality. That's what I think anyway. And I'm showing you guys with the YouTube channel, with the Discord, with streaming, with talking to you guys in the community, that it's gonna work out no matter what. Doesn't close through the imbalance again, you guys. It is struggling hard. I honestly think that we're just gonna continue higher. Order filled. There we are. Okay, there we go. Well, we stopped out at break even. I'll take that one. Okay, well, I'm gonna go through my entry one more time because my face cam was covering the whole thing. But I re-entered here off this respect of the 5 minute imbalance. Right, we see equal lows created by S&P 500, but overall super bullish on the day. It does create higher highs within the lower time frame. Does change a character and break a structure a little bit here, and then we see our entry at 940 stops in between these two inverses below the wick of the candle that made the imbalance. The news for whoever hadn't joined is that I dropped out of college. There we go, order filled.